Are we recording? Let's have a look. Yeah, looks like we're recording, right. I'm going to talk about what it's been like since we moved to Australia from the UK. Now, I've literally just picked up the camera and thought, why not just do a quick video? Because a lot of my videos don't talk about the whole situation and life that's happening to us. It's more just about what I'm doing that day. So we've been in Australia for almost 2 years now, and we've moved from the UK to Sydney, and I thought I'd just give an update on how things have been and what the plan is, because if you are thinking of coming over here, it might just help listening to somebody who's actually been through it. I should also mention it wasn't just me and my fiancée Loza that moved to Australia, it was our dog as well. Buds, do you want to come on the camera? No, you're on the bed. You're just having a scratch. Okay, so we moved to Australia in December time. We flew our dog over. I've done videos about that, so you can check the videos out on the channel. And it was a terrible time of year to actually come to Australia and try and find somewhere to rent. And I don't know why, but we were so naive, really, when I think about it. Sometimes you go along with the attitude, oh, it will work, it will work. And look at us, it has worked. So I suppose maybe we weren't so naive. But I don't think we anticipated the bumps and challenges that were going to face us, because starting again, can you stop making noise? Starting again, like in a sort of like capitalist system or whatever, it's very hard. You know, there was a rental crisis here. It was sort of still the aftermath after COVID, and trying to rent somewhere with a dog. We're almost homeless, no joke. We were actually in the park with our bags. So that was a bit of a taste of, okay, this isn't going to be as easy as what we thought it was going to be. You know, Loz is a nurse. I was working, so I was in the army and I was working on the railway, telecommunications, did a bit of truck driving just to fill the gap, and then we came over. But, you know, you can't just get jobs as easily sometimes as what you think. And even for Loz, who was a nurse, she had to jump through hoops, yeah. After changing her registration over, you know, she had to do police checks for this hospital, for that hospital, because they're all private, a lot of them are, as well as public. They've all got their own little processes of doing things, so it just took ages. Anyway, that was a big obstacle for us, because we had to give the dog to somebody. We had to move into a hostel because it was costing us so much money to stay in like hotels essentially. And yeah, but we got there in the end, and we live in this little townhouse. So that's been good. That we got over that obstacle, and really it took us a good few months, best part of a year, to recover from that situation, I think, and feel some sort of stability. Now, our initial plan was to come over and buy a bus or a big camper van and sort of work from it and do all that sort of stuff quite quickly when arriving in Australia. Loz is a nurse, like I said, and she can work in these remote regions. So that was kind of the plan, but no, we decided to slow everything down and take things like a lot slower pace. So, after finally getting moved in, settled in, I was working initially in a sales job. Now, I found the working holiday visa a little bit hard to get the jobs that I wanted to get. So I ended up leaving the sales job, moving and going into construction. So I was working in construction for like a best part of a year. Then I had this accident at work where I had to have back surgery. Now, I wasn't fully enjoying the job that I was in anyway, and I did want to move into another industry, but the back situation wasn't planned, and it really, really messed things up. So we're in November now. This year, since the beginning of March, all the way through to like July, August, bit of September, has been me like being crippled. And amongst all that, we have bought a bus, big bus, that we are converting, and we are going to be moving into that at some stage. Still holding down jobs. It might be a bit of a renting some land situation, or I don't know. We've got to figure that out when we get to that stage, but we're currently building it on our days off. And only recently I've really been able to start getting stuck into that because of the back issues and stuff, and I'm still having back issues. Having to go for like another spinal injection, all stuff that you just don't expect to like hit you. But if I've learnt anything from moving to Australia, it's that you can plan, think you're going to do things, but things will just, no matter how organised you are, no matter how you've got everything in order, things will literally hit you and put a stop to things, or really change the path you're on, or make you have to wait longer for the things that you want to do. That's what happened to us. So I've now got a new job. I'm actually working in insurance for a specialist insurance company, as the retention specialist. So it's good because I now work from home for 3 days a week. It's my little home setup, and in Sydney CBD office for the other 2 days, or 1 day sometimes. Is my eye red? So yeah, that's what's currently going on. I'm working hybrid. Loz is doing her nursing stuff at a local hospital. We're building this bus. It's really starting to take shape now. I'm going to do a bit of bus tour on this channel. The dog's loving his life. He's looking at me because he wants to go out. And I'm still making YouTube videos, do videos on other platforms as well. And I've recently just done a paid partnership, something that I've never done before, on one of the other platforms that you can see, which was great. So my advice for people who are moving to Australia really is just we are actually getting to what we wanted to get to. It's just taken us longer than what we thought, and at times it's felt like we're never going to do it. So many obstacles have hit us, honestly, like one after the other. Whether it's the dog getting ill, like my back, like I said, and other little things have happened as well, like family deaths and just things that you have to deal with. But we are making progress on the path or the direction that we want to head in, and that is having a better work-life balance, building this bus, moving into it, and taking it from there. So at the minute, a lot of 9 to 5 is going on because that's what my job is. I do enjoy it. I do enjoy the job that I'm in right now. I'm doing some studying on the side to do with some other stuff that I'm interested in, that I've touched on before in my previous roles, which is to do with networking and stuff, but that's just sort of like on the back burner. And yeah, this is just a Saturday night, one-on-one, bit of a debrief. Whatever you're doing, I will see you later. Have a good one. Oh, I can't believe I just said have a good one. All Australians say that, and I hate it. Have a good one. Have a good one.